Before you rush to look for that image or tap the flashiest headline, pause for a moment and stay with me until the end of this video. Because stories like Taylor Swift wears the tiniest bikini ever aren't really about swimwear. They reveal how society treats celebrities, how women's bodies are discussed, and what that says about us as an audience. If you stick around until the final second, you might never see these headlines the same way again. Taylor Swift is one of the most influential artists of our time. For years, people have tracked every detail of her journey, her music, her tours, her friendships, and her relationships. Her songs connect with millions, giving voice to emotions like heartbreak, resilience, and self-discovery. Yet the second she relaxes by the ocean or steps onto a boat in a simple swimsuit, all of that disappears. Suddenly, she's reduced to an image meant to be judged. Think about how odd that is. A woman who sells out stadiums, earns countless awards, and writes lyrics fans know by heart is turned into a headline about what she wore on a day off. The headline highlights her age, as if being 35 is something surprising. It fixates on how small the bikini is, as if that's the only detail that matters. It's designed to spark curiosity, comparison, or criticism, and unfortunately it often succeeds. But let's slow down and really look at what's happening. Taylor Swift was simply enjoying a personal moment in the sun. She didn't invite attention. She didn't ask to become trending content. The cameras, gossip sites, and click-driven pages chose to turn her body and clothing into a spectacle because they know bold or intimate moments grab attention. If you're still here, ask yourself this. How many times have you clicked a story just because it focused on what a famous person wore at the beach? How often have you scrolled past years of hard work but stopped for a glimpse of something private? This isn't about guilt, it's about awareness. Every click is a signal that says, do more of this. And that's how the cycle continues, turning real people into non-stop content. The reality is that Taylor Swift's value has nothing to do with how much fabric she's wearing. Her worth isn't defined by clothing sizes of any kind. It lives in her art, the communities she supports, the livelihood she creates, and the impact her stories have on listeners around the world. Clothes are just clothes. The person wearing them is someone who has carried immense pressure for most of her life and continues to create, perform, and endure. There's also an obvious double standard. When male celebrities are photographed shirtless, it's usually treated as normal or even admired. When women do the same in swimwear, it becomes a major discussion, analyzed, praised, or criticized as if it's something extraordinary. But why should a woman enjoying the sun be considered shocking at all? So if this video helped you see Taylor Swift as more than a clickbait headline about a bikini, take one small but meaningful step. Stay until the very end. Like this video, share it with someone who only knows the sensational version of her story, and subscribe if you want more thoughtful, respectful conversations about the people everyone is talking about.